Hello, everybody. Welcome to Desis and Dragons. My name is Shubham Mehta. I will be your DM for the evening. Due to a sudden shift in plans, our cleric, Talvar, got caught up in a hard battle with a demon known as Work, or Wark, if you're Orcish. Anyway, because of that, I will be running a game instead, which is Nyan Noir, a Meowstery. This is a short one-page RPG that I came up with a few other server members, and this is a beta test, so we don't know how this will go, but we will give it our best shot, and hopefully you'll have a good time. I also just realized that Chirag's name over here says Shubham Pewter, which is incorrect. I will fix that. But while I do that, Alika, do you mind introducing yourself?
Hello, I'm Alika. I don't have any more introduction because I don't know yet what characters we are playing. We're just going to be making this up as we go along. So you're going to get the real, raw, and authentic experience of watching us try something for the very, very first time. But it's nice to see you all.
And Chirag, if you want to lead us in.
Yeah, well, I have to. My name's Chirag. I'm usually the DM for this, but I'm always excited for a Shubham one shot because those always go wild in a fun way. And finally, we are giving the people what they want. We're doing a game where we're all playing cat. So now we don't have one cat cam, we have 3.
Wow.
Yay!
I honestly, I think I'm really curious what I'm going to be feeling like 10 years from now. And I feel like, feeling like in 10 years from now, I feel like I wonder what this whole generation that's grown up existing on the internet is going to look back and think. Like, are we just going to be like, yeah, that was totally normal? Or am I going to look back at me in cat years running a random game and be like, what was I thinking? Why did I do this? No idea. No idea.
So much evidence in the future we're going to look back on. There'll be like photo albums that everyone can see.
Oh, gosh. I just hope. I mean, I don't think I'll have kids, but if I do, I hope they're not embarrassed. Or they will be. There's no way I can avoid it, can I? All right. Okay, so how this game works, by the way, is there audio for everyone? I don't think there's audio for me. Oh, boy. Yeah, there's no audio. Do we have anyone in our chat today? Okay, cool. All right. So wait, guys, tell me if you can hear me. Oh, wait, I can see my audio waves now, so we should be fine. Testing.
People say yes. At least some people are saying yes.
Okay, great.
Echo.
Oh, there's an echo on my side? Interesting. Okay, I know what's happening.
Okay.
Testing. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, cool. Is it fine now?
Who knows?
It should be fine. Okay, great. So it's basically what's happened is that I have to name all the sources. And so I usually just name them after, where they're like who it is. But because this was a last minute shake around, the names are the same, but the people voicing them are different. So when I look at Shubham, I'm actually seeing Chirag's voice levels. It's very confusing. Anyway, Nonagon, don't be on this chat. Go back and finish work. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm having to do this. So,
I had a whole adventure plan where we would face the consequences of your actions, but you had work. So now you face the consequences of your actions of not getting to play.
Anyway, okay, so the way this game works is you will obviously be playing cats. Yes. Now but you're playing not just any cat, you're playing cat detectives. And the thing about a true detective that sets them apart from the common person is their jacket. Okay, a detective has a coat or a jacket. It's not about the props, right? It's like, what coat are you wearing? If you're Hercule Poirot, you wear a nice, well-fitted suit. If you are Sherlock Holmes, you wear a long coat. You may be wearing a tweed jacket. So all of these. So you have to pick your jacket, but also because you're a cat, you have to pick your coat. There are obviously options in front of you on a PDF, but you can either pick them or you can roll 2d6s, and I will tell you what they are.
Let's roll. I'm happy to roll. I have questions. How does a cat wear a coat exactly? Like, I want to illustrate and do this, but if
So
you've seen the same,
obviously, the coat, the arms go through the front paw or legs, and then it just hangs over the back, and the tail pokes out at the back, kind of.
That's what I wanted to ask. Are
Yeah.
our cats like literally just like cats, or is it like Black Sad, where they are just like anthropomorphized animals?
They are more top cat, if that makes sense.
okay.
Oh,
I like Top Cat.
Top Cat's great.
But mind you, all the humans still expect you to act like cats.
Okay.
Okay.
So no police guy who's in on the secret. No Officer Dibble.
No. The world has humans. You are a cat. You have the brains of a detective. You might be one of the best detectives in the town, but the humans don't know yet. All right.
That's
so
why we're struggling. No one knows to come to our agency because they don't know we can talk.
tell me. What's it? Your 2d6 rolls.
Should I go first or Chirag? Would you like to
Go first. Go first.
You go first.
I got a 2 and a 4.
A 2 and a 4. Okay. That means that you wear a tweed jacket, which is going to be interesting.
And elbow patches or no?
Well, it's up to you. Do you want elbow patches?
Of course.
Okay, yeah. And you are a bicolor cat, which means black and white, or like basically two tones. There are two tones that are. So that's your look.
Can I be ginger and white?
Ginger and white, like, yeah, sure. Come up with a little bit of description while we go to Chirag, and then tell us what your cat looks like. Tell me what their personality is a bit like. Chirag, what did you get?
I got. I knew I wanted to wear a trench coat, so I was fine. But I rolled and I got a hairless cat.
So a sphinx. You are a sphinx in a trench coat. That has actually a very accurate representation of what like a detective cat might look like. Just like this angular face, very stressed marks. I love it. I'm here for it. I stand it. All right, so that's great. We have, and maybe then you need to come up with some names. Now, it's really up to you. Most likely, a human owner named you, so you kind of have to keep that in mind. Is it Mr. Buttons? Is it Garfield? It's up to you.
Oh gosh. Okay.
If you would like some cat names, I can provide you with some optional cat names.
I have like 7 cats. I'm okay with having a bunch of cat names.
Exactly.
Chat. Come up with suggest some cat names for the Sphinx detective.
Let's do it.
Yeah, actually, let's get the chat involved. Hey guys, please come up with a good cat name for my ginger and white cat. I'll give you some personality.
We have Inspector Toebeans.
Inspector Toebeans, that's so cute.
And we have Shrekat. I don't know what Shrekat means, but
Shrekat.
Okay, I'll go with it. I mean, sure. I don't know why I'm Shrek. I don't know what about me makes me green. But okay.
I know it could be either one of you. So
maybe it's because I look like I'm on my last layer. I had layers like an onion, and now look at me.
I think the problem here is that Ari just wants to make everything green. So
all your layers are gone.
Yeah.
But it's entirely up to you guys.
I'm more to the world. See that? Oh, ball. Fine ball.
I'm happy being Inspector Toebeans.
Okay, so we have Inspector Toebeans. I'm going to edit your...
Toby for short.
Okay.
Nobody keeps saying the whole Toebean. It's just Toby.
Toebeans. I've edited your name to be Toebeans. And we're going to edit Chirag to be Shrekat?
Shrekat.
All right. Okay. Inspector Toebeans and Detective Shrekat are on the case.
Yeah.
Now, you have 3 stats, okay? 3 stats that you get to roll, which are hiss, purr, and zoom, okay? What you have to assign is a value of 1, 2, or 3 to any of these. The value assigned is how many d6s you get to roll when trying to achieve something. Now, you only get to use one of those d6s, but you take the highest roll. So if you roll 3 d6s, it gives you more of a chance to take the highest roll.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. So when you roll hiss, you're basically intimidating or fighting your way ahead. Okay.
Fight. We have to do this.
Yeah, you totally have to do this. Otherwise, I don't even count it. When you purr, it's like purr. Uh, uh,
There's a reason I gave it a 1, so I wouldn't have to do that.
purr is basically you charming your way out of a situation, which means you get. It's the literal translation is purr. Who can say no to these eyes? And zoom, time to jump, escape, or chase ahead is basically your athletics or acrobatics checks are all kind of zoom based. Okay.
Please show us the appropriate action for zoom.
For zoom,
I
it's
mean-
like this. You just gotta go
Cats
for it.
don't have like paws like that. It's like this. It's always closed up.
There we go.
Okay.
So there we go. We got. So here's for zoom. Tell me what you've assigned to each. Tobeans, tell me what are you good at, what are you okay at, and what is not really your forte.
I'm bad at hissing because I'm a coward.
Okay.
I'm very good at zooming because I'm a coward, and I'm good at purring also because I'm a coward and very food motivated.
Amazing. Love
This
it.
is not at all based on any of my cats. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I have not met any of your cats, so I cannot neither confirm or deny that. This is a problem we need to fix. Shrekat, tell me about your stats.
Yeah. So I have a 1 in Purr because I look like I've already been pre-digested. I also am like terrifying because they're like because I'm small, but then when I'm just used to like scaring my way out. I was just like, oh my god, that belt has come alive. I'm like, hell, it's cat, and then off I go. So he's a 3 at that, and then 2 for zoom because you get around. I run about as fast as I can, but the chill gets to me.
Awesome. Now here's the thing: when you're rolling, the difficulty 1, 2, 3s, you don't need to worry. Those are more or less like things you'll be able to get by with. But the difficulties will be 4, 5, and 6 on a dice roll. 4 is easy. Any Cattective worth their catnip should be able to do this. 5 is challenging. You will need to raise hackles for this. And 6 is death defying. You may, if you fail, you lose a life. Now, this brings us to the next little bit of interesting element in this game. You have 9 lives between the two of you.
I have to share my life with him?
You have to share your lives with him.
Whoa, this is so. I know you're that close.
Yeah, it's a shared pool of lives. You can, at any given point, forego or roll and just expend a life and succeed at that roll.
Okay.
But once you run out of lives and then you fail a difficulty 6 roll, well, a vet might come and get you.
Oh no, the dreaded vet.
The dreaded vet. And to be fair, that is still not the end, because if your partner solves part of the mystery or basically gets an answer, due to the satisfaction, you will be brought back to life.
I see what you did there.
Exactly. Curiosity might have killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. All right, so that's 9 lives. And then there's just one last thing you guys need to worry about, which is turning feral. Being a Cattective is stressful. Every time you fail a hiss, purr, or zoom roll, mark a point. You get, when you get to 5, your personal 5, you turn feral and go rogue. Animal services will come and get you. And that is one you cannot turn back.
Okay.
All right.
Oh no, they're gonna put me to slammer.
Exactly. All right. So, Shubham, I'm glad you could join, because this was a very impromptu playtest, and you helped out a bunch with making this. So I hope you have a good time. Make sure you take some notes, because then we can improve upon this. All right. With that said, Shrekat and Tobeans, you guys are currently in your usual hangout, which I will suspect is atop a particular tree in a. We are in Mumbai. We are in. This is in terms of city. We're in Mumbai. This isn't a suburban household, but it's nighttime Mumbai, and you are atop a tree that you both have managed to usually meet at, but your partner is missing.
Bro,
Toby.
bro.
Toby. Yeah,
Yeah.
where is it? Where did they go? And he's like, so
Bro, they've
cold.
gone for a drink for sure.
Must have, right? When you say partner, you mean our other partners is a cat, right? This isn't like a human friend.
Why would a human friend be up in the tree with us? No.
I don't know. A guy could have been friends with a cat in the street. They could live on the street, so they became friends with two cats. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the law of this world.
Are you asking if you have?
I'm asking if our partner is another cat or if it's a human.
It's definitely another cat. Cat. It's a. It's
a
a
reverse John Wick. We're rescuing the human instead of rescuing the dog.
Actually, you know what? I love it. So we're gonna do I love this too much. So the person missing is Indrani. Indrani, your human
no,
friend
wait.
is not there. And what are you gonna do about it?
No treat today. Darn it.
Pull yourself together.
Darn it.
Not close, but
Ow. Wait.
it'll be fine.
So what has happened to your friend, or not friend, your cat mom, I guess.
Mom.
Cat mom. This relationship is getting very complicated. I definitely need to sort out the world building in this game. But we have noted that. Please tell me what has happened to Indrani. What your human is missing.
Yeah. Wait, do we know or are we out of game telling you what happened? We're just discussing it amongst us.
Yeah, you guys are just talking amongst yourselves.
Okay. I mean, she must be. What if she's gone to feed another cat? She's a traitor.
You can't trust her. You can't trust humans.
I thought we were her special ones.
But clearly not.
We've been abandoned.
Yes.
Left here to rot and die alone. Starved to hunger.
I bet she's abandoned us for plants. She was talking about getting a few, but there's just so many. Knew it.
They're only good for ripping up.
Let's go find her and then show her what's for. We're loving the plants instead of us.
Can you smell where she is? Because I can't. I think I've got a cold.
All right, let me go sniff for the smell of resin. And he just starts sniffing around. I don't know, starts looking for clues.
Sure.
We'll find her.
Definitely. Looking for clues using a smell is, for a Cattective, fairly straightforward. But cats generally wouldn't smell resin as much as they would smell, I'm going to say, the general, what is it? I'm trying to remember what Indrani's plants smell like. Like, there's just way too many plants. Okay, has anyone been to Indrani's place? There's just way too many plants. So you can
humidity.
But sure, let's say you're looking for the scent. That's fine. Go ahead and roll a little bit of Purr for me. I don't think this is an actual thing. What's it? But I can see where you're going with this. So go for it. What did you get?
Yeah, you don't have a stat for finding clues.
Well, the thing is, I expect you all to be able to find clues anyway, so it's not really a big issue. But go for it.
Let me figure out how to do it. See, that's why my Purr is 1.
Did you roll a 1?
No, my Purr is 1. I rolled a 3.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, so let's say you guys are, in terms of finding a smell, it takes you to the workshop. There's a 2 3D printers. There's an array of way too many things, and you get the feeling that this place is a mess. You can't tell if looking at it gives you the sense that it was left like this, or if someone went and made it a mess. It could be either or.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do we know what a 3D printer is?
For you, it's a funny sound making device that creates random things.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is not where the treats come from.
Nor.
How sad.
Indeed.
Wait, isn't there supposed to be someone else living in this house? Another human? Where could they? We have to find them and interrogate them, and then just go and look
Ah.
around to see if Velmic's
ooh.
there.
We can
Legs
do
is-
the good cop, bad cop. I mean, good cat, bad cat.
Okay,
I'll scratch the
we'll use
furniture, and
the
you like fur around his legs.
Oh,
you
you're a
look
bad
for
cat?
legs. Oh boy. All right, all right. In that case, go
Yeah,
ahead.
we don't know Velmic's name. We just call him Legs because he's so tall. That's about all we can.
Yeah,
get to.
that's all you see is legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Find the legs.
Okay, so you're looking for legs. That's easy enough. Legs is currently asleep in bed, oblivious to the missing human. Who is trying to do the bad cat thing?
Wait. Okay, let us discuss this like civilized cats.
Sure.
Do you want to do the bad cat act?
I think most people think I'm a bad cat compared to yours.
Okay, because
No,
I'm fluffier.
That's
So
true. You're very
he
fun.
might be okay to, spill some more beans when he's petting me.
That's fair. That's fair. So, but I think he's. Oh my god, he's probably dead. I should wake him up just to be sure he's not dead. And that's, and so he's just literally going to just like leap up, go up to the face, and then just like do that horrific cat screech and slap.
Oh my!
I'm a wild cat. I don't think my claws have been cut.
So okay, go ahead and roll hiss for this.
Yep. That's a 4, 5. Yeah, so the highest is a 5.
A 5. You definitely managed to wake legs up, and with a fly of like blankets, you're thrown off the bed as legs wakes up in like a frantic thing, and then the next thing you know, very grumpily grabs both of you by like your waist and puts you out of the door, and then just swings the door closed. Like, and you just hear angry grumbling, which to you guys makes no sense because it's human talk. And goes back to bed.
Well,
that didn't work. He didn't even give me a chance.
He's stalling the investigation.
However, now that you're thrown out and the door has been closed on you, you do see on the door itself wet paw prints.
That wasn't you?
No. I didn't step in the puddle. Did you step in the puddle?
Puddles? Of course not. So cold. What did? Like, you see this? It's like water, or is it like wet soil is on the
It
wall?
looks like wet soil, but more importantly, now that you're looking at it, you also see that these aren't cat paws.
I go and take my little cat magnifying glass out from I don't know where, and I look at it. Do I see nail marks?
You see very tiny nail marks. These, like, this is a very small paw print. Like, it's only like this. Like, it's like, yeah.
You think
But
it's
there's
like
many of
A
them.
cat,
wait, it's like a bird or like a dog?
Not a dog.
Okay.
like a hamster.
Closer. There
A
are no
guinea
hamsters in
pig?
India.
Mice? You think the rats have done it?
They suddenly look more like rats than they look like guinea pigs. And these are, after all, a well-known enemy of yours.
Wait,
I look at Stray Cat.
no beans.
There
It's-
has been a kidnapping. Clearly.
Oh no. They've taken the human. I knew we couldn't trust these rats.
They've probably taken all the food along with it.
Yeah, that's exactly their MO. Oh no. Indrani's the food as well. We have to stop them.
What if she becomes food for it?
We have to stop this now, so that we can show her how upset we are with her. But if we can't show how upset we are with her if she's eaten, we have to go. We must find the rats.
Okay. Now, where would I go if I were a rat? I scan the room for any.
You're in the house now. In the house, it's a pretty close environment, but there is the window, which would be probably a likely place for rats to come in from.
I'm
No,
not finding it. Sorry, go see it.
I say, you know all these tiny things like rats and mice and birds and stuff. They all get stopped by this invisible barrier of protection. But it seems the barrier has been lifted.
I mean, yes, that's how we got in.
Exactly. And if we could get in that way, that means others could get in that way too. They have kidnapped. Wait, can I even fit through that window?
And then,
I investigate the window.
I look for tickets to Nim.
sure. When you
Ignore me, ignore me.
okay.
You know, I read the wrong books.
I was like, oh god, okay, I need to read a whole different lore book for this. You when you go to the window, you definitely see a lot more paw prints now on the invisible wall itself, kind of fogging it up. You also are pretty sure that there is a little bit of hair that seems purple in color, which of course can only mean it belongs to your human.
Unless she got a purple cat.
Unless she got a purple cat.
However, as some great detectives before us said,
Mm-hmm.
forgot the exact phrase, but it was something about ruling out the.
Once you've ruled out the impossible, all that's left, however unlikely, must be the truth.
Yes, exactly. Thank
As
you.
you have said many times, Toby.
Oh, yes. Well, since it seems like they have come through this or gone through this and have possibly done bodily harm to a human, since their fur has been ripped out, we must avenge her. Kill them all.
Clearly, we have to.
I have a question though before we go.
Hmm?
I have a question before we go.
Mm-hmm.
If by chance
Mm-hmm.
that this human is dead
Mm-hmm.
and we can't save them,
Mm-hmm.
should we check this house for where the food is kept before?
You can certainly do that, yes. In fact, every now and then, cats are, taken over by the urge of just feeling hungry. And you're like, well, you could technically go ahead and just try to raid the kitchen if you wanted.
Okay, I'm just saying this because suppose it's a long journey and we have to climb several trees and go through several houses and gardens.
Sure.
We should carry snacks.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, I mean, we're going after rats, which is in itself a food source.
This is correct.
Told you,
You make a good point.
I told you I served as a rat catcher back in the Navy. I never thought I have to go back into this again. Claw pops out. Claw goes back.
Is that how you got the scar?
How I got many scars.
Ow! Not again.
Yeah.
Indrani spent countless amounts of time just cleaning up wounds from Shakat harming himself. Okay, tell me.
Then let's make haste and go and find our dinner and our dinner provider all at once.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you're gonna try find food or leave the house, because the two very different things to be doing.
Leave the house because dinner is now rats.
Right. Excellent plan. The window that's fine. You can use you can climb out of the window onto the tree, but getting down from the tree to ground level, that's a whole different ball game. Is that what you guys want to do? Because the ground's pretty far low now that you
hold on. We can do it because we are the greatest species of all time. Cats, greater than any humans, obviously. But rats are not nearly as agile. They don't travel like that. They travel in the walls. They travel in holes. They climb up and down because they've got pudgy little legs, which means we have to find the hole that they used to get in here and how they got out, because they are weak.
We can't use that hole. Too small for us.
No, but if they took our human, it's big enough for Indrani, it must be big enough for us. Because Indrani is just a little bit bigger than us.
It's just a little bit, honestly. Very small person.
Yeah.
So
there are prints on the window.
Huh?
There are prints on the window. The little paw prints, the annoying things. They're on the window.
Okay, well, we go that way. I'm a cat.
Are you going down the tree? So here's the thing, by the way. As detectives who regularly work cases in this part of town, you do have allies that you can call upon every now and then for information, the rare kind of pigeon who might give you the kind of information you need.
No,
Or
that's just dinner. The heck?
At this hour, we don't mess with the pigeon mafia. All right, this is dangerous times.
You think the pigeon mafia is bad,
Actually-
man? You ain't not seen nothing until you've seen the crow mafia.
Okay, we don't even say their name. Do you know why they're called a murder? Yeah.
well,
Oh, Jimmy!
There were three of us. Yeah, you, Jimmy. Let's see. Let me figure this out. Well, let's see. There's probably some more like the. Yeah, let's look for some. We're going out this window.
sure.
Then we should probably just like. We can't sneak back into the bedroom, but if there's another room with clothes, we could tear up the clothes, use them as rope, and just like dangle ourselves down.
You could most definitely use many of Indrani's clothes to make an escape route for yourself. Sure.
Sure, let's do that. I approve of ninja shenanigans. I don't like trees that much anymore.
Look at this. It's a box of stuff. New shirts. I don't understand. These designs I don't understand, and I do not get these references. But we can use these to climb our way out. And yes, this special box, which is relevant later on in a few weeks, we're using these as a rope to get down.
I know exactly what box you're talking about.
Yeah.
There is a secret box of fancy clothes that have interesting designs on them by a certain person whose name you can't read. It starts with A, ends with A, has L-I-K in the middle. But we will get to that later. Now, moving on. You guys are going to try tear these clothes up and make them into like a little rope that you can use?
Yep.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a zoom for this.
Both of us?
Yeah.
One of us?
Both of you.
Yeah,
Both of you.
we go. 2.
2. Okay.
8.
So the max you rolled was on any one die was 2?
Yes.
All right.
How did you get an 8 when the max die is 6?
Yeah.
Wait, don't you roll like
No, you don't add
3
them up. You
and
just
add?
No. You just roll. That's how many d6s you roll.
Oh, and you take the highest?
Yes.
Oh, then that's just a 3.
Oh, okay. To nobody's surprise, turns out cats are not very good at tying ropes. So even though they are able to scratch these clothes up really brilliantly, they are not able to create excellent knots because there are no opposable thumbs in this case. And you guys, the night is cut by the as 2 cats tumble their way down and basically just leave long scratch marks down the tree as they make their way down.
Yeah, we both get a point of feral, right?
Sorry?
We failed a roll.
Yeah, you
so
both get a point in feral. You both get a point in feral.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, it's fine. It's not like those clothes are anything valuable or incredibly cool designs that anyone would be interested in acquiring at a fair and reasonable price.
While as you land up there, you hear and you turn around and you see the street dog Rancho is over here.
Rancho.
And he's just staring both of you down.
You're talking terms with Rancho.
I don't even know if he. Sometimes it depends how he. As long as we didn't wake him up from his nap, we should be fine.
Okay, let's try to smooth talk over here. Hey, Rancho buddy, old pal, old homie on the streets, just like us.
What is up, my dog?
Yeah.
As you're trying to smooth talk him, go ahead and roll Purr.
This is all you.
My God.
Wait, hold on. Remember, we have 9 lives. If you want to spend one to auto succeed, you can.
I know, but can we roll first and then do the 9 lives?
Sure. That sounds like something a curiosity would be the outcome of.
5.
So 5?
Yeah.
Okay, you just succeed. As Rancho kind of goes, huh? And then also like looks at it like, and then finally it turns out Rancho has a pretty nice. It's like, What are you guys doing out at night?
We are cats.
The night belongs to us. Also, we're also looking for a human.
Your
Brownie.
humans missing?
Not that we care or anything.
Missing, I mean, well, we think that she's kidnapped. And,
Right.
this would be bad because then no food
Hmm.
and no head pats
Oh
and no belly scritches.
no!
Dogs like them.
Yeah. Yes. Cats are well known for enjoying belly scritches for 12 seconds. And then it stops being fun.
Rancho at this point is like horrified by the very idea that there would be someone who would no longer be giving belly scritches and head
Yeah.
pats. He's like, who do you think kidnapped them?
Rats.
The foul enemy.
I don't like rats either. They swarm everywhere.
Have you seen like a troop of rats probably like carrying a very, I don't know, maybe like a tied up human on like their tiny legs as they march, I don't know, somewhere.
Or just generally rats anywhere.
Rats. There is a tunnel not far from here that's full of rats. I sometimes chase them there if I'm really hungry.
How full of rats?
And like you see a Rancho raise his paw and like one toe bean, two toe beans, three toe beans, is like many.
Is Rancho like a big dog or is he just like a tiny
Rancho
dog?
is like a street dog, like an indie dog, so like reasonably medium or reasonably sized, not tiny.
Like 2 or 3 times bigger than us.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, Rancho, we're gonna need your help. You want to make sure that this human is all right? Excellent. And then he just like climbs on top of the dog. Lead us there.
You have to roll some purr for this. Because that's asking a lot of a dog. I see Alika's just enjoying dog
But you
sound.
want it to happen because it's adorable.
I agree, but rarely is a cat going to be escorted by a dog. So
All right, then here we go. You said I can spend the 9 life afterwards, right?
yeah,
You have to do the action. That is not the action. Do it correctly.
There we go.
I got 5.
The number of clip. Oh, 5. Well done. Yeah, it's like, I shall be your noble steed, and like Rancho starts to basically run forwards, now escorting you to what you very quickly realize is actually very quickly realize is a sewer entrance that Rancho is leading you down.
Curse my sensitive sense of smell.
Definitely.
What did they put in here?
Think it's people poop. Everything else.
Why don't they just bury it like sensible creatures?
I know. They could just get a box full of sand and poop there instead of just leaving it for everyone else.
Who doesn't like a good box?
No.
As you guys are saying all this, you do notice something sparkling in the sewage. It is a multi-sided object. I would say it's got 9 sides.
Did someone eat them?
9 sides? What the heck does?
Yeah, one could almost say it's a nonagon.
Somebody ate that and it came out in their poop. That's just gross. I mean, like,
No.
sometimes we eat things that we're not meant to or isn't very good for us, but at least you can tell the difference.
That's how it's incredibly gross. And then he's immediately off the dog and he's just like playing it. Why can't I stop playing with the shiny? And like he rolls it and he's like, I don't know what this number is, but I'm incredibly excited.
You examine this. This is a like, dare you say it, but an unfinished die.
Somebody forgot to die.
No. It lacks inking, guys. It's not been inked. This is a shoddily produced product.
We
Okay, so-
understand the
Oh, so it
need.
can't be Indrani.
Yeah, because
Okay, then.
because you are used to seeing just beautiful, sparkly,
click-clack.
sparkly click-clacks that you get to play with regularly that are like stunning. So where would this unfinished and the chat is losing their mind. But yes, where would this unfinished die even come from?
Wait.
Hey, you don't turn up for the stream. This is what you get, okay?
There's two explanations for this. One, our human was caught in the mid and taken away before they could finish making this into a finished click-clack. Or alternatively, there isn't someone else who makes click-clacks, inferior quality click-clacks, and they tried to kidnap our human.
By hiring rats. Sounds
Exactly.
plausible.
Yeah, that makes sense. After all, that explains how the rats got there and were able to get there. They're too idiotic, their brains are too small. But if they were working for a human, a bad dice maker, a bad click-clack maker, it could happen.
Oh, so then they like are orchestrating.
They had a muscle. Terrible, tasty muscle.
So
Rancho,
yes.
do you want to head with us into this foul and perilous cave to save the one who makes shiny click-clacks and gives belly scratches and hopefully, will probably adopt you too at some point.
My nose is already like burning from the smell inside.
I mean, we're all suffering. Okay, man up. I mean, dog up.
Dog up, thing.
Okay, you can try convince him if you want. He's not reluctant.
Okay.
He's very reluctant. Sorry, is what I'm
Is
trying
this
to
a hiss or a purr?
say. It's up to you. How are you playing this?
I'm trying to appeal to his better nature. I'm gonna purr. Come on, Rancho.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
I'll give you some share of my cat food next time.
Also, I've just realized I have way too many adventures where people land up in sewers, and I need to look into myself for why this is happening.
Exactly. I mean, this is just if it's a recurring theme, please consult something. Ooh,
Maybe
six.
it's because I'm full of shit. Who knows?
A 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
Wow, well done. All right. In that case, Rancho agrees, and like very like with trepidation, like is able to escort you further in. As you go further in, you very soon start hearing the squeakiness of rats, kind of like that kind of sound. Also, you definitely see more unfinished click-clacks littered here and there.
Oh, how many does she have?
Okay.
You really don't want to know the answer to that.
It's like clues. Is this a trail? Did she leave these for someone intelligent to find like us?
I don't know. That seems pretty smart for a human.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
It also may just be if it is actually just they may just have had so many dice that they just fell out of the pocket.
It might
Unless
have,
this
like,
is
I said maybe all the rats were looking for food in the pockets and just like threw out all the dice they found.
As you guys are discussing this, Rancho takes a turn, and then you suddenly see a small metal gate. I guess you could call it in this way, like a
sewer grate, sure.
Yeah, sewer grate, sure, exactly. And sitting there is one of the fattest rats you could have ever seen. He is almost as big as you.
It's the fabled Rat King.
That's not a rat king. A rat king is completely different.
Hey, I'm talking about the Scandinavian myth.
Oh, sure. Okay, that makes it. Yeah, the Scandinavian rat
That
king has ended up in Mumbai.
totally studied about being a cat that wears a tweed jacket, after all.
Yeah, of course. Magnifying glass inspires intelligence.
Exactly. This rat looks at you and goes, "What a bunch of you big house creatures want from us. What are you doing?
Oi. Watch your language.
We
Ain't
apologize.
none of us house pets over here, okay?
You literally are wearing a collar.
This is a jacket. Do you mind?
We are no pet. We are no pets. And if you do happen to see a cat inside the house, it's because it has now become their house.
Yes.
Their human is the pet.
Yes.
That is how cats work.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You tell him, Cat.
You guys don't know what real freedom is. Rats are the ones who are truly free.
Are you?
I
You
can't.
are bound to the house just.
I
because you
can't
could
hear
feel
you
that.
over the sound of how bad you smell. That's literally how bad you smell. It's got the synesthesia. That's what it's done to me. My ears are clogged up with how bad you smell.
It's like, hey man, that's going a bit far, okay? Like it's a bit rough out the streets, okay?
Oh, was it? Did you not think the amount of food you were consuming wasn't a bit too far? Look at you. You can't even fit inside a rat hole.
Hey, I keep the rat holes safe. Now, what are you guys doing at the rat club?
This is a club?
I hear you.
And like through the grate, you can hear like the general thumping music that rats might listen to.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's like trap. Oh, trap music. It's like trap music.
It's trap. It's most definitely trap.
Wait, I whisper to Shrek Cat in cat language, which rats will not understand.
Sure.
I mean, he calls it a club. I call it an all-you-can-eat buffet.
That's true. We've got to get past this, mate. Get after this slump of dessert first.
Okay. Do we want to like ruin our appetite with dessert first?
That's true. And honestly, if I ate that, I'd probably ruin my appetite forever. I mean, oh, it's bulgy in all the wrong places. Oh.
Okay, wait. Let's just smooth talk him away and like get access to the rat club. Find our home, and then then we can like reward ourselves for a job well done by like eating everybody here.
Yes, it could be like Blade at the start of Blade when they go to a vampire club, but cats and rats.
What's Blade?
Blade. You've not seen the
Cat's
movie
been watching
Blade?
a lot of television at night by himself, while Tobin gets her 18 hours of sleep.
Yeah. Okay. I feel that is a callback to today's chat, and I'm feeling called out here.
No, this is just how long cats actually sleep for. I'm not even sure what this is my reference. I genuinely don't know.
Fine. Cool. Yes. Let's speak to the rat king.
Tell me. Okay. So, are you guys trying to get past?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, how can we enter your rat club establishment?
Oh, I thought you were cool enough for. You were too cool for this place. Now you want to enter it?
I mean, somebody has to check it out.
We
are like,
you don't know this, but Rancho is an influencer. Rancho has his own Instagram page, as do we as cats. But you know who doesn't have Instagram pages? Rats. You need influencers for your club.
You make a good point. You promise to tag us and like mention us in a bunch of clips.
What's the hashtag for this place? What is the @ for the rat club?
It's @FlippinTales.
Got it. Surprisingly good name.
Let no one at me for my improv skills. This is fucking overdrive today.
That's an actually very good name. I don't mind doing that.
Yeah. We'll tag you and everything.
All right. Fine.
Fine. But we'll only do at most 3 hashtags. If you want more, you're gonna have to give us full bottle service.
All right. That's fine. 3 hashtags and at least 3 posts, and 1 from each of you.
We have a joint account.
No, we each have our own separate accounts. So
no, for our agency.
Do you want one?
No.
Okay.
Cats
and Capes.
If we had
Cats and Cloaks. That's the name of our Instagram detective agency.
Sure.
Yeah. That sounds like a plan. Okay. You see as the rat kind of paws the grate, and suddenly the grate slowly swings open, letting you guys in. And yeah, as you enter, it's like a maze, shockingly. And it's thumping with music, strobe lights basically that are going through like different holes in the mazes. And there's like rats everywhere. If anyone has an issue with rats, by the way, this is probably a good time to step away for a bit. But yeah.
Where is who?
Mhm.
Where is who? Looking around for where a human could be hidden. Like where would they, if there was a big human-sized person, where in this place would they put them?
You definitely don't think a human could be fit in here, but this is the place to be if you are anybody in the underground. Not only do you see rats, but you see a variety of other small creatures that are messing about over here. There's definitely some worms over here. There's a few what do you call it? Runaway mice. I'm trying to think of others. You're pretty sure you spotted a crow or two, even.
Whoa.
Hey, cool. We can't start something if the murder's here.
Mhm. Are there any like bats?
Sure. There are a few hanging upside down, kind of just yeah. They're doing their thing.
Like when bats kind of like sleep, but you put them right way up, they
Yeah.
look like they're dancing to a rave.
Yeah, that's basically exactly what they are. Actually, turns out the strobe lights. They are next to the strobe lights, just kind of like moving around and stuff like that.
Ah.
You also see, like our chat mentioned, there is a very big raccoon over there.
There are raccoons in Mumbai?
There are raccoons in this part of Mumbai.
Wow.
Yeah.
Geez, I need to go there. Sure. Great. Okay,
Right.
cool. So we go to the bar.
I guess that's probably the best place to go. Yeah, let's go there, ask around, and if they don't know anything, we can always get some fruit fly juice. The bats will probably, and for the bats have probably heard something. They always do. Rancho, do you want anything from the bar? Oh wow, Rancho, you're going full Instagram mode right now. Okay, I respect it. I respect the hustle.
Rancho, meanwhile, is like sitting there, like his tail's going like full overdrive with the beat of the EDM, the trap music. Like, yeah.
I help Rancho set up his selfie stick, and then we go over to the bar.
Yeah, that works out, sure.
Yeah. Howl out to all my followers. Woof, yeah. Woof woof at the flippin' tail.
There we go.
These woofers are insane.
So you go over to the thingy. What do you call it? The bar. Yes. Which it has a. I'm trying to think. What's a good creature that could be serving alcohol at a rat club? Oh, you know what? It's a black cat.
Do we know this cat's name?
We've never seen this cat before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Title up real smooth, like.
Sure. Sphinx and the ginger white cat sidle up to the bar, and the black cat looks at you like one eye, green eyes, kind of like poking out. It's like, meow.
Wow.
Big cat.
Yeah, just like in. Yeah, so like, what? Haven't seen you around. What's your name, stranger?
They don't give me a name.
When
they just all shun me, so I'm just called Shadow.
That's a name, though.
I'm just called Shadow. I don't have a name, okay?
Why do you?
I'm free like the rats.
Why do you need to be given a name by these two? Rats. We're cats. We take what we want, as it is our right.
That's not how it works. humans give cats names. You guys got your names from humans, didn't you?
What human in their right mind would call anything a Shrekat?
I don't know. That sounds like a weird name. Is that what
It
you're
is.
called?
Yes, that's my
A
name.
terrible name.
I know, but it's definitely one no sane human would have come up with.
Well, that sounds like a you problem. I'm called Shadow.
Okay. I have no problem with Shadow. Shadow's a fine name.
Shadow.
Yeah.
Cat to cat. Meow to meow. Listen.
Nyan
We're
to
on
Nyan.
the. Yeah, I mean, first things first. What's a house specialty here?
We got some leftover tuna if you want that.
Sounds
All right.
good luck.
It pulls out two very stinky, old, out-of-date tuna bowls.
A human used to give us fresh tuna.
Trying not to drool over it. Fine. It's cool.
I mean-
It's not like
It's cool. Great. But like, we're here on a mission. Top secret. Special operations service.
Okay. I don't know what any of that means, but okay.
We're looking for a human. Different colored hairs. Might be purple today. It was purple earlier today. It might be a different color now. Has lots of click clacks. Might be wearing a shirt or a hoodie with an
Don't say
incredible
that out
design.
loud, yeah. Click-clacks. Everyone wants click-clacks around here. Rats love click-clacks. Don't you know? They've been supplying it to the murder.
Right there. Keep it down.
No one's in league with the murder. Everyone has to do what they say. And the murder likes their click-clacks.
Murder never forgets a face. You don't.
Providing tribute.
Yeah, or they're making they supply that, they get something in exchange, whatever. A murder can get anything. The crows, they talk to each other. See everything.
They'll hound you. The ends of the earth.
Not even the eagles fucking mess with the murder. They own the Breach Candy Club.
At this point, Shadow's like, yeah. But like, stop saying the name. Anyway, yeah, just don't say the
M-word.
click.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Sure.
Okay, so where did you see the click clacks being handed over?
They don't do that around. They don't do that around here. They have a special place. I don't
Is it in the
know.
back?
No, like it's not in the sewers. It's in some kind of nest that they have.
A tree.
Oh,
On a
I've never
building?
been there. If you want to know about this, it's out of my league. You need to go talk to someone bigger.
Yeah.
Like
For
the
a name
raccoon.
for us.
What did you say, Shrekat?
I said like the raccoon because raccoons are bigger than the. I see raccoons are big. They probably meant something else.
It's like, nah, the raccoon just likes garbage. That's why he hangs around here. It's a trash
true.
cat.
The music is garbage.
Well, the music's okay. He's a trash panda. He just
All right.
likes the trash. Respect the
All right.
trash. No. Listen, if you want to know about what's going on in the trees, you need to go talk to some woodpeckers.
Two woodpeckers in Mumbai.
There
At
are
night?
no. I'm like,
At night?
Stop messing with my immersion.
that's like a huge problem, guys. Figure out where the woodpeckers are. I don't give it.
Okay. We gotta listen for the knocking noise. 4 knocks.
All right.
Oh, so you know the code. Excellent.
Of course we do.
Heard it.
Everyone knows how Mumbai woodpeckers knock. We know how.
Yeah, it's always like.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah. Now we're all inspired by a certain British TV show. Anyways. Yeah. If there would do any of them frequent this club?
Over here? Nah, this ain't woodpecker county. I mean, as it is, they're rare in Mumbai, don't you know?
Yeah, it's common knowledge. How do you not know this, Toby? Look, we just gotta go where all the where all the foreigners are. We gotta look for the OCI humming woodpeckers. So that means we gotta go to South Bombay.
That sounds exactly right. That sounds like or listen, or you go find Kingfisher.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay, but that guy's a drunk.
I mean, say what you will, but he's on top of the world.
Yeah. Fine.
Okay. I think we may figure out where he is. So, okay, thanks for the help. And
Thanks, Shadow.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
Do you want to be in the Instagram?
And sure, it's like, there's a post.
That's good publicity, you know.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
it will be like more open to being.
But as you guys turn around, you see that you are currently being slowly surrounded by a very large swarm of rats who don't look too pleased about the fact that you've just been hanging around here. And a one-eyed rat stands out and looks at you. Is like, you come into my you come into my sewer, into my maze, and you don't even say hello. I should never be on streams again after this. I can retire. I'm done.
Sorry, we were just asking Shadow here who the main rat in charge was. He was giving a very long description about it.
Shadow should know his place, and you should know yours. I am the one in charge. What do you need? I can help you.
We just visited this establishment because we were looking for some click-clacks. We heard that there was an abundance of them here.
As soon as you say click-clacks, yeah, like there's like a whisper that runs through the whole thing.
One thing Shadow said was, "Don't say click-clacks."
He said, "Don't say murder."
He said, "Don't say a lot of things."
What's the problem then?
Like, what do you want to do with the click-clacks?
A collector.
People of culture, I see.
Sure.
Well, if you want click-clacks, we can provide them at a fee.
But do you have the special click-clacks? We are not here for any unpolished, uninked click-clacks. Those we have. We are collectors. We have a collection. We are here for the sparkly ones, the shiny ones, the ones with glitter in them.
We want ones that are worthy of the names Nonagon Dice.
As soon as, again, when you say Nonagon Dice, that's another time where like whispers on through, like, ooh, Nonagon Dice, really? At that point, they're like, that is expensive goods you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Quality, but expensive.
Yes, but we're willing to pay.
Is there a certain model that you have your eyes on? There are after all many that the master has made.
The master?
Nonagon is a master of click-clacks, are they not?
They are. But do you have access to all these?
We have access to whatever it is we need.
Interesting.
What if we wanted a custom order? Something unique, something just made for us. Could you bring that? Or you all talk? And like he's like sizing up to the rat. He's bigger than the rat, but like he's like trying to like meet the rat like eyes to eye.
Sure. Hold on. So you're trying to intimidate this rat?
I'm trying to like get him to like basically if he says yes, I can do a custom order, that means he has Indrani. So that's why I'm trying to get him to like slip up by like just challenging him.
You can. He's like custom is that is perhaps too rich for our taste. But I want you to go ahead and roll a hiss, and this is there we go.
Here we go.
Do the action.
Yeah, got a 6.
Got a 6. Yeah,
You didn't do the action.
as you're kind of like sizing them up, you can definitely see that their eyes are getting shifty, and like their paws are like doing the
nervous little
rat
washing.
Yeah, exactly. And you like they might not be being entirely honest.
You've got something. I look at the one who looks like the most shifty, and I like who looks like he knows something. He's like, what's wrong? You shouldn't. You got a cat got your tongue. Speak up.
Oh boy. At this point, what's it? The crowd like backs away from you, and only like the big rats remain. But that's also when you see pecking over to you are the crows, and they are like, I don't know. The crows are like, Quar!
Yes.
I don't know, but I shouldn't do an accent.
Pick a different accent. Quickly.
I can't. Let's get the exit. So the
Italian.
Go South African. Come on, man.
no, that's worse. I will screw up my own South African. But the crows, they come over and they're like, we don't know about cats getting our tongues, but we can get some eyes. And like one of them kind of does the pecking kind of motion.
Oh, is that how you two know each other? And he pointed at the rat who lost his eye.
How observant of you it is, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We don't have a pub. We don't want to start anything with the murder. We're just looking for stuff.
Yeah.
And of course, taking posts for the Instagram. Gotta respect the gram. Are you the murder's on the gram, right?
Have to be. How could they not?
The murder prefers Twitter. Because
why is that breaking me?
I don't know if you're making it like a inciting breakdown on society or just like I don't know where we're going with this, but this is brilliant. The murder at this point is looking at you all. There's a few of them. There's a few crows. They are like, I suggest you leave before things get out of hand.
You got him. Look at Rancho. How's Rancho doing? Is Rancho paying attention, like to back us up? Or is Rancho
you turn around and you finally see Rancho at this point has been subdued by a lot of belly scratches from all the rats. So he's just like,
hey, Rancho.
God darn it, Rancho. These dogs can never keep their focus anyways.
Yeah, it's fine. We were just on our way out, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Do you want?
Get going.
Sure. Oh, hold on. We owe the Rat King one. We owe the Rat King one more pick for the gram. And so he like gets out the selfie stick, and he's just like, "You don't mind, do you? Got to respect the host after all. Don't want to show disrespect. Is that okay with you?"
Sure. Why not?
He like gets it, and then he just tries to do an Instagram post, which can get some of the murder in there.
Sure.
I'm just trying to like see, like maybe there's some evidence in the photo we can look at later. Like, we got it. Yes.
Yeah, nice. You do the flash. Everyone's like blinking really. Ow, that was like really bright, and you like hear multiple squawks as that happens. But yeah, you're able to get out of there. You appear back on the top side where in the night, and now you notice that. Well, first of all, you can look at the photo. One of the things that the flash revealed to you is that the maze was studded with click-clacks as well. It definitely seems like there's way more supplier than should be possible for a bunch of people picking up what might have been disposables or something, right? Like, what's going on over here?
No one would throw away Nonagon click clocks. They're so good.
Exactly. So that's one thing. The other thing you definitely see is there is a what's it? A lot of the alcohol that was being used around here was definitely Kingfisher. No shade, Kingfisher. It's the only brand I'm actually scared about. Nonagon, we can shit all we want. No, Kingfisher, I don't want suing us.
I mean, Kingfish, if you want to sponsor us, by all means.
Yes, this is excellent sponsorship.
Exactly.
So
we'll do a gram post for you.
We'll play the whole Kingfisher sponsored game. It's great.
Hell yeah. I will write a one-page RPG where you all play Kingfishers. But coming back to the case at hand, quite literally, there is definitely a large supply of Kingfisher beer.
Well, they are getting their supplies from this one.
Yeah. We should go speak to...
Maybe supplying them with click-clacks as well?
Maybe they're trading the click-clacks for the Kingfisher. Like they're using it as a form of currency. The fact is, if you have enough click-clacks that you can use as a decoration, they've got a lot. I think we go... Let's go. We find the beer. We go find the Kingfishers. And maybe the hummingbird. Maybe the Kingfisher will know where the elusive hummingbirds are. Or the hummingbirds will know where the elusive Kingfisher is.
The woodpeckers, you mean? The woodpeckers? The ones who knock?
Woodpeckers? In Mumbai? Must be insane. Oh, right. That's what's happening. We're doing that. Okay, sure. Let's do that. Let's go find some woodpeckers.
Okay. Can we look for clues to where the Kingfisher is hanging around?
Sure. Looking for clues for Cattectives is fairly straightforward. You know, if there's any place you want to look, you will likely be able to investigate and add conclusions. Where would you be looking for Kingfisher clues? Are you looking around nests? Are you asking other birds? What's your plan how do you investigate?
I mean, last time I was near a nest, I nearly got thrown out of the tree. So no nests for me. But maybe like near, we can ask some of the other birds, the bigger ones. Right?
Yeah.
A flamingo, maybe?
What?
There is a decorative flamingo just sitting there.
Oh, yes. Let's just speak to the plastic thing.
I mean, looks like a bird.
There's only one bird I know that would be up at this hour that could probably help us out. We gotta go look for an owl.
Oh, the owl.
You could go speak to them, or you could talk to inanimate flamingos.
I mean, I like owls. They're practically like us, except they fly.
That's true. Yeah.
When you go looking for the owls, you do find them by a tree, and what's it? They're staring right at you, which is a bit weird.
Yes.
It's okay. We also stare back.
Yes. Hey. Yes. Ooh, yeah. Look. We're here. We're here to have a word with you guys. Who am I talking to?
As you say all this, like for a while, there's an awkward pause, and then the head stays in the same place, and the rest of the body turns around.
Oh no!
And you realize, oh yeah, owls can do that. And the owl's like, huh? What was that about?
Yeah, well, look, we wanted to find out if you could get any info on the woodpeckers in Mumbai or the Kingfisher.
Kingfisher? Yeah, there's a bunch of fancy ones downtown.
Oh. Fair enough.
Anyone? Have you seen any Kingfishers dealing with like rats or with?
Rats we don't like, but yeah, the Kingfishers have been supplying them with a lot of their goods. We've seen that happen. We don't like the Kingfishers because of that. The murder we haven't talked to. But what is it that you two are looking into?
We think they may have kidnapped a human.
That's a pretty impressive thing. Wait, the Kingfishers or the murder?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
The
Somebody's
murder
kidnapped.
job.
Somebody's kidnapped a human.
Huh. Kidnapping humans.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
I
Exactly.
know.
I don't know
If
how
they
they were
can
able.
kidnap a human, they could just kidnap us as well, or like an owl. Could stop it.
Exactly.
What? That's definitely surprises the owl. It's like we can take you to where the kingfishers are, but you'll have to sneak in by yourself.
Okay, that
Sure.
sounds all right.
That's fine to me.
A cab ride and a hop, skip, and a bus jump train across town. Easy enough for a cat.
The coat, it gets me everywhere.
Exactly. You guys are just a bunch of goblins in a coat, but cats. Honestly, if a cat could just, I mean, I'm sure I've seen cats on a train just enjoying the ride. Have I not? I should have.
Yeah, probably. A cat could get on a train. I don't think
Dogs
that's a
can.
problem.
Dogs can. Cats.
Dogs sometimes do because they don't realize that thing will move eventually. But cats
Sure.
are not so dumb.
Yeah, cats are like, wow. But you guys are detectives. You're not any common cat.
Yes.
Yeah. So you do manage to find yourself in the posh side of town, and there's a lot more birds here, and birds and bees than there are like cats and dogs.
I ever give you to talk about the birds and the bees?
There's some things I've tried to erase from my memory.
Right.
And then they erased it from like me when we were forced to the vet that one time.
Don't talk about that horrid place. Anyway, just be careful. These bees sting. And yeah, when we look around for kingfisher or wood, I forgot what we're looking for. Are we looking for the woodpeckers with the 4 signals, or are we looking for the kingfisher?
We're
I
looking
don't
for
know.
the kingfisher who knows the woodpecker who knows the murder. It's a breadcrumb chase for birds.
The birds have eaten the breadcrumbs, and I'm left with nothing.
This is a problem. This is all because we wanted cat food and there wasn't any. The supply and demand chain is
We should have
collapsing.
eaten the rats when we had the chance.
I know. I'm
Hi.
hungry.
The
I
owls
know.
are like, "Hoot! You guys need to focus up," and point you to the port where a bunch of boats, late night boats, seem to be docking. It's like that's where the kingfishers come in.
Okay. Thanks.
Go on then, I guess. Thanks for your help.
Yeah.
Thanks for your help, Whoville.
Yeah. You were a real hoot. Cool. Have a good night.
If I had a rat for every time I heard that, I wouldn't ever need to eat again.
I'm not responding to that. If you wanted
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a applause, you're not getting
wrong.
it.
We're
I'm just off.
gone.
I'm off sneaking.
Go for it. Both of you roll Zoom to try sneak into.
Zoom.
Zoom me.
6.
4.
6, 4. Okay. What's it? Tobin's mark a point of stress as in feral, while Shrekat does manage to.
Wait, but you got a 6.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Sorry, the other way around.
Other way around. I get a point of feral.
Yeah.
There you
go. I misheard. But yes, you are able to kind of jump over some of the taller walls and across the kind of things. But while you do that, you do manage to step on some crinkly paper plastic that someone's left there, and like your cat instincts kick in and like, and that does make a little bit of noise. And suddenly you see, as you're making your way, Shrekat, you have attracted the attention of what seems to be 2 guard dogs.
Roll.
They haven't spotted you yet, but they're definitely coming in your direction.
I make a motion for because Tobin hasn't been seen, so Tobin just keep going, and I'm going to deal with these 2.
All right, go for it. Roll for it. Roll. Who's leading?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm basically saying I'm going to distract the dogs, and then Tobin's going to go on ahead to where we were going to go, and I'll meet up with Tobin
distract,
later.
I would suggest, I guess, you can roll either Purr or Zoom. It's up to you.
Sure. What's it called? I go up a little close to these things, pull out my cat phone, and then flash to catch them to fight, and then run. Zoom, I guess.
That sounds like a plan. Let's go roll Zoom for that.
4.
4.
2 folds, but yeah, 4.
You manage to succeed, but you do take a point of feral. As they are distracted, but also you manage to catch yourself in the flash, forgetting the instinct that you have for perhaps taking selfies.
Yeah, it's like, my hair. And it says, right, I'm over 3 ferals, but I've got them distracted, so get the beer. Or the woodpeckers, or whatever we're doing here.
How do we reduce feral? Or we can't. It just
we
ends.
Can't. If
Okay.
our feral gets too high, then we just get caught by animal services. That's why we have 9 lives that we haven't used.
Why don't you use it?
Because I don't know what the difficulty is. He hasn't said. He said this is going to be. He didn't say this is going to be a difficulty 5.
You can roll that at any difficulty. It's up to you. If you're feeling a bit stressful, but yeah, I will try to outline. Thank you. That's a good thing I should note is mention difficulties.
That way we know if I rolled. Like I thought 4 was fine.
Right. My bad.
And after the DM says the decision, I just keep going. So okay.
I see. Okay, so you do manage to escape the dogs. You find yourself in basically where a bunch of shipping containers are coming in, but there's a small one where you see a bunch of birds going in and out, and they're carrying small carts of. Basically, each one is carrying 1 bottle of beer.
Sure, you know what? Suspension of disbelief.
My little bird feeder where the alcohol's gonna pour down and just like
Exactly. These are some very drunk words, but they're on the job.
Cute. We'll tiptoe our way there and try to. Oh, can we? I'll speak to the cat. Hey, should we get and follow them, or should we have them, or kill one, or talk to them? There's some options.
Is it hummingbirds or what kind of birds is it?
Kingfishers.
Kingfishers. Look, you can't kill a kingfisher. They're like the Ambanis of birds. Okay, it just draws too much bad stress. So
okay, never mind.
Yeah, we just gotta talk to one, maybe when they're properly drunk, and find out what they know about our human.
Okay.
You could definitely try to corner one of them if you wanted.
Yeah. Okay, so let's pick out the one who looks most wobbly while flying and try to catch them without killing.
We could try and lure them out with one of these cracks, and then because there was a bunch of them in the sewers we grabbed, and a good detective keeps the evidence. It's like we lure one out with click-clack. We know they're into this stuff.
We can try. Let's do that.
Okay. So we try and lure one away from the flock with click-clacks, and just try and get some info from that one if we can.
Yeah. The drunkest one.
All right.
The wibbliest, wobbliest.
Sure. You wait for a bit, eventually managing to corner one of them. There is a certain step to his foot that kind of says that he's had maybe a few too many sips of the good old peck. So, yeah, what are you guys saying? What are you guys asking?
Hey, little buddy. How's it going?
Okay. We don't have time. We don't have time to go on his schedule. Listen, we're looking for whoever's making the click-clacks, and we think you kingfishers know something. So tell us.
All right,
Let us be quick.
Roll his for this. Difficulty 5. Yeah. Very drunk, hard to get through.
Yep, got a 5.
Got a 5, nice. I was like, the bird at this point goes, the click-clacks are provided to us. We provide alcohol in return, but we don't know whether the murder is getting the click-clacks from. Well, there must be some human.
We need to find out. Tell us what you know. Where are the murders
We could go to the meeting point,
Yeah.
and see where the trade happens.
Sure. Sounds good. You're very helpful.
And how are the woodpeckers involved?
Well, we give the alcohol. Murder gives us the, the click clacks. The click clacks pay for other things in our world, because everyone likes click clacks.
Sure.
Sure, exactly.
This did not answer.
That doesn't explain where the woodpeckers come into this.
Oh, the woodpeckers. The woodpeckers are just informants that hide in trees.
Oh, okay.
They're just like little.
So we skipped a bird to get here.
You just skipped a
We
bird.
could have gone to woodpecker. They were taking us to kingfish. Instead, we just skipped the woodpecker.
We went to an owl instead. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Owl will get you here.
It's night time. Woodpeckers are asleep now.
Yeah, and they don't exist in India, so why the hell not?
They do exist in India. It's not very common in Mumbai. You can find them in like the Himalayas.
We should have gone with the sparrow or something, I guess.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're here.
We know birds.
Take us to the meeting point.
All right. The kingfisher starts to fly, and you have to give chase. You can both roll zoom for this.
Yes. Roll zoom.
Zoomy, zoom.
Ooh, I rolled 2 6s. Does that
I rolled
mean
1
double
6.
check?
Got a 6. Yeah.
Wow, well done. Yeah, you are able to cat parkour your way to across basically the ports, and you come across a like abandoned alley sort of place where you see there's a bunch of crows chilling on light poles, street lights basically, and on across the street, sitting in a bunch of fancy nests in a tree are a bunch of kingfishers, and they kind of all seem to be sizing each other up, but your job at this point is pretty straightforward. You just need to figure out where the hell the crows are getting all these click-clacks, because there's a crow over there who is essentially carrying there's a bunch of crows, there's not one crow, carrying a suitcase, and then they open the suitcase and just light glows out as you see a whole array of Nonagon dice. Oh my god, don't tell me Nonagon's been murdered.
No, that's what they're called, a murder of crows.
Right.
Obviously, they can't kill, because otherwise they would lose their supplies.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Check.
Mm-hmm.
Do what we did with the kingfisher and corner and torture one crow.
We cannot torture a murder. That's dangerous, and also they won't say anything. They're they won't speak up. We don't want that kind of heat. We got to follow them when they're done with the deal and figure out where the crows are going. That's probably our best bet.
We gotta sneak. Okay. We are good at that.
Sure. Let's just see them make the deal and then follow them. Specifically, that one who had the suitcase. In case they split up, we got to remember that one.
Right.
And don't lose it.
This is a stakeout.
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted to do a stakeout, but with actual stake, that never happens.
Never. But the stakes have never been more real. Stakes have never been higher.
Yep.
With that, you guys, what's the plan? Where are you guys going with this?
We're going keep low until we see the crow moves, right?
Yeah, we're going to follow the crows once they're done with this deal.
Sure.
Chase.
The crows, very quickly after the deal's done, split up into two parties. One seems to go back towards the port to meet up with, and the other one seems to be heading. One seems to go off in a random direction. The other one seems to be going back to where you guys came from, which is the club, essentially.
Okay, we'll go, I guess, random direction then.
Yeah, because we've been to the club. There wasn't anything there.
The one with the suitcase going off in a random direction?
Yeah, the one with the suitcase is going back to the club because that's the alcohol. The alcohol went. The suitcase went to the Kingfishers. They've got their click-clacks. They don't need anything more from them.
Okay, we'll go off. Let's go to the random direction because we've already been to the club. So let's follow.
Yeah. And he's already traded the goods. He's just putting his stash back in the club.
Yeah,
right.
Makes sense.
Okay.
You guys follow this crow, and eventually the sweet scent of cow dung greets you as you arrive in Andheri.
Oh yeah, this was my hunting ground back in the days.
Mm-hmm.
Why did Tobin suddenly turn? I don't know what accent that was, but Tobin saw a bit of the world in that moment. Knock him out there.
There are lots of people in Andheri, lots of kinds of people.
Sure.
Pick up stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you arrive at actually what seems to be a small den. And the crow seems to deposit or sit in one place, waiting quietly. And the place you see, there's like only one slit in the door, and that's all there is in the den's door, and there's nothing else.
Oh. He's taking us up.
But he's on the other side. He's waiting outside like we are.
Waiting outside, yeah, waiting outside.
And what did you say this building looked like?
It's just like a den. It's like a small house. It's on a floor above, so you guys kind of have to climb up to see it. But yeah, it's a very plain looking, shady looking house.
Okay.
There's in the door, and this crow seems to be waiting over there. And then
should we split up? Like we try and like sneak. One of us sneaks around the back. Another one keeps an eye on this person, because if they've got the human in there, then this is probably where they could hold us. Everything else has been built for animal size. This looks like the only thing we've been to which is built for people size.
That sounds all right by me. Do you want to sneak or should I?
It's you. I don't know. Will you be able to control yourself if you see the human? You have a soft spot for them.
I do not. How dare you accuse me of such a thing?
As you guys are saying this, both of you suddenly feel scritches right behind your ears.
Oh, this is the equivalent of a Klingon nerve pinch to a cat. Like,
Oh.
Imagine.
I didn't jump like 5 feet up in the air.
And you see a human goes like, "Hey kitties, what are you two doing here?"
Do we know this human?
You've never seen this human before.
Did this person come from the house, or did he come from somewhere else?
Somewhere else, yeah. It's
Okay.
like, "Oh, you shouldn't be out here at night," and picks you both up.
You mean we are cats?
Oh.
We are this is literally what we're supposed to be.
Maybe you want some food.
Yeah.
Food?
Wait, did he say food?
He said food.
Damn, I'm going to go limp in his arms.
Oh, you want some food? You want some food? Okay. And now
Mm.
this human leads you right into the building.
Mm.
And as the door opens, the human puts you in a room where there's a bunch of like catnip and food and toys. But you also and also you see another cat that looks a lot like my cat, which is Minnie. Basically white and black patches. Yeah.
Did the first two pick of us up have cat ears on?
Yes, they definitely had cat ears on.
All right then. What is this cat? Okay. Has he put us down?
Yeah, you've been put down, and then you realize that the door's been closed on you guys.
Oh,
That was
no.
convenient.
Like on the door. It's like, we have to go in. I don't care if it sounds like he's streaming. We have to make noise.
Yeah, you guys find yourself in a small, not a small, fairly large cage with all the stuff you might need. And then finally, now that you've been placed there, the human makes eye contact with you. It's like, thought you would come free, did you? Not that easy.
I knew it. You can't trust a guy who'll just pick up random cats.
Exactly. Never trust random cat pickup people.
Are we in the same cage or are we in separate cages?
You're in the same cage.
Okay. And so I literally say well, I say, where is she? But I don't know if he can understand what I'm saying. So I probably just sound like I'm saying, meow, meow, meow.
You guys, wait, you're just making sounds?
No, we're saying, where is she?
Oh,
But we don't know if he can understand us.
no, he can't understand you, but he gets the idea. Is like, you will never know. Seems to go up, and as he goes up further deeper inside the den, you're like, make more dice, more.
What the?
I've said this before many times. Cat people are crazy.
Hey, hey.
Look, we get it. You want to. You have your eye on someone very specific that you want to become their house cat for. This Alika person. But look, any human who gets into cat, they are crazy. Look at them. Look at them. Better to be on the street.
I mean, being on the street is the way to go. I don't want to be a pet.
It's
How demeaning.
Is the Calico cat the mini?
Yeah.
Is she in a cage or is she out and about?
No, she's inside with you guys.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Huh?
Yeah. You go ahead.
Listen, you can't let this happen. They've killed this person as a catnapper.
You're saying that to Minnie?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the food's nice.
Oh my word! And he holds his finger up to check for how drugged up this cat is. How much catnip you on?
The eyes are just wide.
Oh god!
Listen. The food might be good here, but have you ever been to a rat club? Have you ever seen the world outside the four walls of this place?
I sometimes look right outside the door, and then I'm like, well, and then I just stop.
No. You just need a little guidance, okay? I know it takes a little bit of courage to do all these things, and it's scary out there. All you need is a little bit of help, and
But
we
I
are
get
the
like
ones who can help.
scritches, I get like food, I get like water.
But like, do you get
toys.
alcohol? I don't think so.
Come on, cat up! This isn't
I always
right.
wanted to. I drink his water, but he never lets me drink his alcohol.
Yeah, well, you know what? Life is all about new experiences.
Roll Purr if you're trying to convince Minnie.
You got this. You got this.
I'm going to use 9 life to succeed.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Minnie's like, yeah, I guess you're right. Like, I wouldn't mind trying some. What do you have in mind?
There's this thing called kingfisher, and it tastes just like eating a kingfisher, but it's liquid. It's great.
Of this.
Yeah,
I've heard of this.
Yes. So we have access to a supply of that, and we can hook you up with it if you can get us out of this infernal cage.
I suppose I could help get you out. I actually know a little way so that when he's asleep, I break open the cage at night, and that way I get to like walk all around without him knowing. It's great.
Okay, excellent. Out of curiosity, there's no camera. There's no cat cam in this room spying on us, is there?
There is no cat cam. No.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Look at this, Daisy Dragon streamers. I've kidnapped 2 cat detectives. Now watch them chat while I play. I play
video games. Yeah, that's gonna go down well. No, there's no cat cams pointed in this direction. Oh shit! Hello, is the audio okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I can hear you. What about
testing?
Sounds good to me.
My mic just fell out. I hope no one had to listen to like a bunch of noise. Either that or the mic's never been working. All right, so okay, cool. You see as Minnie pulls out like one fang and like works the lock, and then like unlocks it, and the lock swings open, and you guys are able to step out, going deeper into the den.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We owe you one. By the way, just out of curiosity, nothing, very theoretical, nothing at all practical. How attached are you to your human?
Well,
that's the right answer.
Good. I mean, okay, so you won't take it too hard. Cool.
Good.
What? Take what too hard?
Never mind. See you later. We
need alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want alcohol, you could lead us to where they help us get out of this room. And so, I guess we look for a way out of this room.
The room is easy enough to get out, but as you guys are going, you see as Cat Shubham turns around and is like, you guys got out, and tries to run for you. You guys can all roll Zoom or hiss if you want to stop him.
Yeah, I'm gonna hiss and go for his glasses. Like, go take those out.
Okay, that's a hiss. What are you gonna do, Tobins?
I'm going to zoom and try to trip him up.
Okay, both of you go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
We're fighting with this guy.
6.
Ooh. I have 5.
5. Tobins, you're able to trip him up, but you also land up taking a point of stress as you falling over a bit. Shokat, the glasses go flying. It's like, damn it, I can't see anything. I'm completely blind. It's like now crawling on the floor, looking for the glasses.
Yeah.
Oh no, my glasses.
There's this moment where like I'm like close to him. He like looks up. He's like, "Oh, good, give me a glass." I've got a glass in the mouth, like right next to me, and I just like smash him.
Oh,
and then just like walk away. Just like I see you, I look you dead in the eye as I do.
Oh wow! It's not like he can look back at you dead in the eye.
Exactly.
He's like, "Oh, those my glasses. Damn it, I can't see anything."
We listen for the sound of 3D printing because, as we've established, they make a sound.
You do not hear the sound of 3D printing, but as you get deeper, you do hear the low hum of a sanding machine sanding away the dice.
Rush into that room.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's a soundproof room, and you see over there Indrani turns around looking haggles like, "Oh, you guys found me, my saviors."
I see them immediately, and like this person that we've come to rescue. But it's like the person we've spent all night trying to get. And I'm just like, I look indifferent.
Okay. The door's open. You can walk out yourself now.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are like really affectionate, huh? Must have missed me. I got some food for you. And as that gives you. All right. Let's call it a day there as Indrani escorts you back to your houses, gives you many click-clacks and food, and explains to Legs how evil Cat Shubham used to essentially make her make dice so that he could create a strange chain of supply and demand between rats and kingfishers and crows.
That makes just like, yep, that sounds like Shubham.
To me.
Legs is like, that writer is really desperate for a story, isn't he? Anyway.
And there's a message to Chirag like, you had another adventure without me? Come on.
Exactly.
Amazing. This is so funny.
This has made me realize just how many different things I need to consider for this one cat page RPG.
So your world building.
It's a tricky. You know what's crazy is when I finished this, I was like, the first draft, I was like, Ari, I need to work on the world building, and they were like, it's cats. What world building can there be? And I'm like, this is the world building that needs to be in there. But
you need to work on also your knowledge of ornithology in Mumbai.
Oh my God, there were never meant to be any birds in this damn game, but that's up to the DM if they want to accommodate a bunch of. And maybe the stats need to be more suited because I didn't think they came in as handy as I thought they would.
Yeah, there's nothing specifically for like finding clues, and it didn't. Yeah.
But nevertheless, thank you for playing around and defeating Cat Shubham, because that's what I need in life. I feel like I need to talk to my therapist about how I made myself the villain of a game. But we'll do that some other day. Anyway, this has been Desis and Dragons. Thank you for tuning in. We will be back on Friday, where the next and first episode of season 2 of Cast Friendship comes out, where I talked to Mike Myler, who's written a bunch of Pathfinder and D&D 5e campaign settings, as well as project managed the new Level Up publication by N Publishing. So make sure to tune in for that. And we will catch you next week. Catch you next week for Broken 12.
Peace.